My neighbor kept parking in my assigned spot, saying, "First come, first served." He didn't know I owned the entire parking lot. The note on my windshield was the fourth one this month. Stop complaining about parking. First come, first served. Maybe get here earlier instead of whining to management. My assigned spot, number 27, had been occupied by the same silver Mercedes for 3 weeks straight. Every evening I'd come home to find it there, forcing me to park 2 blocks away. I'd left polite notes, called the property management company, even knocked on doors trying to find the owner. Nothing worked. Friday evening, the Mercedes owner finally confronted me as I was walking back from street parking. "You the guy leaving notes on my car?" he asked. Tall, expensive suit, clearly annoyed. "That's my assigned spot, number 27. I pay $2,800 monthly rent. I'll park wherever I want. The lease includes assigned parking. That spot is mine." He laughed. "Listen, I get here at 6 every day. You roll in at 7. That's called losing. Maybe try being more successful so you can afford to leave work earlier. I've contacted management multiple times, and they don't care because I'm a premium tenant. You're probably in some cheap studio. I'm in the penthouse. We're not the same." He walked toward the building entrance. "Keep leaving notes if it makes you feel better. I'll keep parking wherever I want." Saturday morning, I called my property attorney, Richard. "The Mercedes guy again?" he asked. "Yeah. Says he's a premium tenant, so the rules don't apply." "Want me to remind him who actually owns the property?" "Not yet. Let's see if he figures it out himself." Monday, I had the parking lot repainted. Spot 27 got fresh lines and a new sign. Reserved, my free owner. Tuesday evening, the Mercedes was back in my spot. The driver had covered my new sign with a trash bag. Wednesday morning, I called my property manager, Susan. "Time to send the lease violation notice?" "Send it. Include the parking policy addendum and the photographic evidence." The notice was hand-delivered Thursday. $200 fine for unauthorized use of owner-reserved parking, plus warning of lease termination for continued violations. Thursday evening, my phone rang. Unknown number. "This is Derek Chen from Unit 1203. I just got some ridiculous fine notice about parking." "Mr. Chen, you've been parking in my assigned spot for 3 weeks despite multiple warnings." "Your spot? I'm a penthouse tenant. I have priority parking. You have spot 34. I have spot 27. Look, I don't know who you think you are, but I'm calling the actual property owner to complain about this harassment. That would be me. I'm Alex Morrison, owner of Morrison Properties. This building and parking lot." Long silence. "You're the owner? The one whose parking spot you've been using while telling me to get to work earlier. I thought you were just another tenant. You thought wrong. Check your lease agreement. Section 7. Parking violations can result in lease termination." "Wait, you can't terminate my lease over parking." "Mr. Chen, you've been willfully violating your lease, covering property signage and harassing the landlord. That's 3 separate violations." His tone shifted completely. "Look, I didn't know. This is a misunderstanding. You knew it wasn't your assigned spot. You just didn't think there would be consequences. Can we work this out? The penthouse is perfect for my needs. You'll need to work that out with Susan in property management. I'm just a tenant who wants to park in his own spot." I hung up. Derek moved his car immediately, left an apology note on my windshield, even offered to pay my parking fine as compensation. Susan called Friday afternoon. "Derek wants to know if you'll reconsider the lease violation. What do you recommend? He's been a problem tenant in other ways. Noise complaints, rude to maintenance staff. This might be a good exit point. Let him stay, but make it clear, one more violation and he's out." Derek never parked in spot 27 again. Started parking in his actual assigned space, 2 rows back. Sometimes I'd see him in the lobby. He'd nod respectfully, no longer making eye contact. The best part? Derek kept telling other tenants he lived in the penthouse and deserved special treatment. Word spread quickly that he'd been harassing the actual property owner about parking. His premium tenant status didn't seem as impressive after everyone knew he'd been parking in the landlord's spot while calling the landlord unsuccessful. Last month, Derek moved out, told people he was upgrading to a better building. Susan found me in the parking lot after he left. Derek's exit interview was interesting. Claimed the building didn't appreciate premium tenants. Premium tenants who follow their lease are always appreciated. He also mentioned you should have identified yourself as the owner earlier. I shouldn't have to introduce myself as the owner just to park in my assigned spot. The new tenant in the penthouse parks in spot 34 without any issues. Turns out following your lease agreement isn't that difficult when you actually respect other people's space.